All right, we're gonna do the Union Pacific side frames. Okay, so I got up here on the screen. We're looking at doing this. All right, so we got to make them silver looking first, and I'm gonna show you how. Okay, so down here, what I've got here is Mr. Metal. Mr. Metal is a kind of paint. It's a lacquer thinner based paint. So you paint it on when it dries, and it dries really fast. You can polish this with a Q-tip or something. You can make it super shiny. I just want to get it on here. But before we do that, we need to primer. Whenever you're doing silver of any kind, primer black first. And if it's important, make it black glossy. Your silver looks way better over black glossy. Now, since these things are not going to turn out, they're not supposed to be glossy, we just got black primer on here. And it'll be good to go. So then you need something to put lacquer thinner, which comes in a can at the hardware store. And I got this little jar here that I got it at a surplus store. I got a whole bunch of them. Some of them are big, some of them are small. Some of them got some of them got, those, what do you call them things? I don't know. You can squeeze this and it brings out the stuff. And so you get something like that. Put your lacquer thinner in there. And whatever you use for silver, make sure it's only for silver. Okay? Don't use it for any other color. Any brush you use for a metallic paint is only for that paint from then on. And you're done. You do not use it for any other thing. So we're going to take, now this stuff here, sometimes it will dry up and it'll look like there's nothing in there. And you will put a little bit of this lacquer thinner. I got mine marked here. Oh, I did have it marked. You will put a little bit of lacquer thinner in there and it'll reconstitute it. And then you can use it. So then we're going to take it just a little bit on our brush. And we could spray this, but this stuff's way better. So we're going to paint it on. Just like that. Let's zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to paint it on. And it's really super smooth. So I can just paint it on. And these little holes in here do not need to be filled because we are going to put some panel liner in those little holes. And we get it on here. Then we've got ourselves a silver looking truck. I'm using aluminum. If you use chrome, chrome is really super shiny. This Mr. Metal chrome is really shiny. But this, we're using aluminum. So it's not, it's still, if I polish this up, it will be super, super shiny. And we don't really need that. What we need is to get it on here in a way that gives us the effect of those UP trucks. Like that. And then, once we've got that effect, we'll be able to, we can dry this really quick. I'm going to put it on the heat lamp for a while and let it get really nice and dry. And you can take a Q-tip, you can polish it till it's really super shiny if you want to. We don't really need to do that. All we need it really is for it to be on here like this. That's going to look really good. And we're going to take that panel liner, and all these little holes and things in here are going to get filled in so that they look like that. And we'll probably put a brown and rusty color on those bearings right here. Probably do the same thing so it looks like the picture. That's all there is to it. And then you clean out with lacquer thinner, but remember, do not use your brush that you've used with this for metallic paints. Don't use it for anything else. And never put metallic paints in your wet palette, because those little particles they keep in there to make it silvery. They will get into all the rest of your paints. But this Mr. Metal stuff, if you don't have this, it's something you want to get.